Okay, so we're gonna go off where we left off on the Surah Al-A'raf, verse 100. We're gonna go to 50. All right. I might walk back and forth, so if you get nauseous, tough luck. Ramadan Mubarak. You know you don't got enough food in your system, and or just put your phone down. Right. Let's get to it. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Has it not become clear to those who inherited the earth after its previous people that if we willed, we could afflict them for their sins, but we seal over their hearts so they do not hear? Those cities we relate to you, O Muhammad, some of their news, and certainly did their messengers come to them with clear proofs, but they were not to believe in that which they had denied before. Thus does Allah seal over their hearts of the disbelievers. And we did not find for most of them any covenant, but indeed we found most of them definitely disobedient. Then we sent after them Moses with our signs to Pharaoh and his establishment, but they were unjust towards them. So see how was the end of the corruptors. And Moses said, "O," in quotes, "O prophet, O Pharaoh, I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds, who is obligated not to say about Allah except the truth. I have come to you with clear evidence from your Lord, so send with me the children of Israel." End quote. Pharaoh said, end quote, "If you have come with a sign, then bring it forth, if you should be of the truthful." End quote. So Moses threw his staff, and suddenly it was a serpent manifest. And he drew out his hand. Thereupon it was white with radiance for the observers. Said the eminent among the people of Pharaoh, end quote, Indeed, this is a learned magician who wants to expel you from your land through magic. So what do you instruct? End quote. They said, end quote, "Postpone the matter of him and his brother, and send among the cities gatherers who will bring you every learned magician," end quote. And the magicians came to Pharaoh. They said, end quote, "Indeed, for us is reward if we are predominant," end quote. He said, end quote, "Yes, and moreover, you will be among those made near to me," end quote. They said, end quote, "O Moses, either you throw your staff, or we will be the ones to throw first," end quote. He said, end quote, "Throw," and when they threw, they bewitched the eyes of the people and struck terror into them, and they presented a great fear of magic. And we And we inspired to Moses, end quote, "Throw your staff," end quote, and at once it devoured what they were falsifying. So the truth was established, and abolished was what they were doing. And Pharaoh and his people were overcome right there and became debased. And the magicians fell down in prostration to Allah. They said, end quote, "We have believed in the Lord of the worlds, the Lord of Moses and Aaron," end quote. Said Pharaoh, end quote, "You believed in him before I gave you permission. Indeed, this is a conspiracy which you conspired in the city to expel therefrom its people. But you are going to know. I will surely cut off your hands and your feet on opposite sides. Then I will surely crucify you all," end quote. They said, end quote, "Indeed, to our Lord we will return. And you do not resent us except because we believed in the signs of our Lord when they came to us. Our Lord, pour upon us patience and let us die as Muslims in submission to you," end quote. And the eminent among the people of Pharaoh said, end quote, "We will leave Moses and his people to cause corruption in the land and abandon you and your gods," end quote. Pharaoh said, end quote, "We will kill their sons and keep their women alive. And indeed we are subjugators over them," end quote. Said Moses to his people, end quote, "Seek help through Allah and be patient. Indeed, the earth belongs to Allah. He causes to inherit it whom he wills of his servants, and the best outcome is for the righteous," end quote. They said, in quote, we have been harmed before you came to us and after you have come to us. End quote. He said, in quote, perhaps your Lord will destroy your enemy and grant you succession in the land and see how you will do. End quote. And we certainly seized the people of Pharaoh with years of famine and a deficiency in fruits that perhaps they would be reminded. But when good came to them, they said, in quote, this is ours by right, end quote. If a bad condition struck them, they say they saw an evil omen in Moses and those with him. Unquestionably, fortune is with Allah, but most of them do not know. And they said, in quote, no matter what sign you bring us with which to bewitch us, we will not be believers in you, end quote. So we sent upon them the flood and locusts and lice and frogs and blood as distinct signs, but they were arrogant and were a criminal people. I feel like a 6-year-old reading because I feel like the style of text is different, especially reading in English too, from the translation. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, and when the punishment descended upon them, they said, in quote, O Moses, invoke for us your Lord by what he has promised you. If you can remove the punishment from us, we will surely believe you, and we will send with you the children of Israel, end quote. But when we removed the punishment from them until a term which they were to reach, then at once they broke their word. So we took retribution from them, and we drowned them in the sea because they denied our signs and were heedless of them. And we caused the people who had been oppressed to inherit the eastern regions of the land and the western ones, which we had blessed, and the good word of your Lord was fulfilled for the children of Israel because of what they had patiently endured. And we destroyed all that Pharaoh and his people were producing and what they had been building. And we took the children of Israel across the sea. Then they came upon a people intent in devotion to some idols of theirs. They said, in quote, O Moses, make for us a God just as they have gods, end quote. He said, in quote, indeed you are a people behaving ignorantly. Indeed those worshippers destroyed is that in which they are engaged, and worthless is whatever they were doing, end quote. He said, end quote, it is other than Allah I should desire for you as a God, Is it other than Allah I should desire for you as a God while he has preferred you over the worlds? ? End quote. And recall, O children of Israel, when we saved you from the people of Pharaoh, who were afflicting you with the worst torment, killing your sons and keeping your women alive, and in that was a great trial from your Lord. And we made an appointment with Moses for 30 nights and perfected them by the addition of 10. So the term of his Lord was completed as 40 nights. And Moses said to his brother Aaron, end quote, take my place among my people, do right by them, and do not follow the way of the corruptors, end quote. And when Moses arrived at our appointed time and his Lord spoke to him, he said, end quote, my Lord, show me yourself that I may look at you, end quote. Allah said, you will not see me, but look at the mountains. If it should remain in place, then you will see me, end quote. But when his Lord appeared to the mountain, he rendered it level, and Moses fell unconscious. And when he awoke, he said, in quotes, exalted are you. I have repented to you, and I am the first of the believers, end quote. Allah said, end quote, O Moses, I have chosen you over the people with my messages and my words to you. So take what I have given you and be among the grateful, end quote. And we wrote for him on the tablets something of all things, instructions and explanation for all things, saying, end quote, take them with determination in order your people to take the best of it. I will show you the home of the definitely disobedient, end quote. I will turn away from my signs those who are arrogant upon the earth without right, and if they should see every sign, they will not believe in it. And if they see the way of if they see the way of consciousness, they will not adopt it as a way. But if they see the way of error, they will adopt it as a way. That is because they have denied our signs and they were heedless of them. Those who denied our signs in the meeting of the hereafter, their deeds have become worthless. Are they recompensed except for what they used to do? And the people of Moses made after his departure from their ornaments a calf, an image having a lowing sound. Did they not see that it could neither speak to them nor guide them to a way? They took it for worship, and they were wrongdoers. And when regret overcame them, and they saw that they had gone astray, they said, "If our Lord does not have mercy upon us and forgive us, we will surely be among the losers." End quote. I don't know where the actual. Did I miss it? Ayah? Oh, no, okay. Oh. Maybe that's the start of one. I don't know. Random. Okay. Last ayah. Okay. And when Moses returned to his people angry and grieved, he said, end quote, "How wretched is that by which you have replaced me after my departure? Were you impatient over the matter of your Lord? Question mark. End quote. And he threw down the tablets and seized his brothers by their hair of his head, pulling him toward him. Aaron said, end quote, "O son of my mother, indeed the people oppressed me and were about to kill me. So let not the enemies rejoice over me, and do not place me among the wrongdoing people." End quote. I actually want to read this one. So we'll go one more. Moses said, end quote, "My Lord, forgive me and my brother, and admit us into your mercy, for you are the most merciful of merciful." End quote. Okay, I want to read more, but I'm going to keep it to our said time. Okay, Sadaqallah Adim. Thank you guys.